My name is Arman, and I'm going to have a presentation about Hideki Kamiya is a Japanese computer or video game developer and executive working for Platinum Games. Kamiya was first employed by Capcom and Clover Studio and established Platinum Games in 2006, alongside other previous Capcom staff. As a diversion originator, Kamiya states that he has been most roused by the following video game: The Legend of Zelda: Link to the Past and Gradius. Furthermore, his most loved amusement game is the first Castlevania. At a youthful age, he was at that point where he got aficionado of computer games because of a neighbor who frequently welcomed him to play with his console. Gaming spoke to Kamiya for the most part because of the sound of soundtracks each game occupied. While pursuing an interview from the Family Computer magazine that included various games makers, Kamiya chose to turn into a computer game developer.
Okay, so what I need you to do, this is really good, if instead of reading everything, if you just give us what you've learned, just the base, like a few points. So instead of like reading the whole thing, just say you can tell us where he got a job, or what games he designed, or what his role in that was.
I've got that coming up as well.
Yeah, but instead of reading it verbatim, everything you've written, just give us the bullet points, because we can read it there as well.
You only really need to show that when you're showing us pictures, otherwise you could just turn around and tell us what you've learnt.
Alright, so one of his first video games was Resident Evil, and then later that he made Devil May Cry, where it was initially after the Resident Evil 4.
Can you just explain what his role is in making a game? Because I don't know what that means. Does he do the artwork? Does he design how the game plays? Is it
he's like the director.
Oh, that's the way it says directing the film, directing how the game is put together.
Yeah.
Okay.
And he also made other games such as Beautiful Joe, and he also made the soundtrack. So if the character was punching or attacking or kicking, it was him who made soundtracks. And moreover, he was working, when he was working on Devil May Cry, he was focused on mostly giving the game more style. So when he was giving the employees there the idea to create the game or develop the game or just model the character or design the character, he would tell them mostly to put more style, or put more style and real effort in it. And then
Could you tell us a bit about this, the bit that you've got here about why you were attracted to his video games? Because that's like why you chose to study him. Could you tell us about that?
Yeah, there was this interview that I found in the IGN website. It had a video as well, and I was watching it, and then I screenshotted where he said, but you could also try to do it a little bit cooler with a little bit more style. So that's when I thought it's a good point, or it's something new to learn, or something new to have in mind. When you're doing anything, not even making a video game, if you put more style to it, it will end up as a great success.
Is style something that's quite important to his direction as a game designer? Do you think?
Yeah, I think that because of the Devil May Cry game that he inspired me on, I think that there was a lot of styles, various styles in that game that he used. But the latest Devil May Cry wasn't directed. Or he was not behind the latest Devil May Cry. So I found that the other who I found a company that was behind the latest Devil May Cry, which was Ninja Theory. And I also found some tweets from
Oh really?
yeah, I found some tweets about himself, but Hideki, who created the original game, and then the tweets are about when the latest Devil May Cry was released, but he was not behind it. But the tweet says that he was not really looking from a negative point from it, because he was just seeking for the fans' enjoyment. And then after that, fans were asking him so many questions, he just said that he didn't like what they did to his game. And I think that he's got the choice to say that or bring that up.
You said to us before, so you're studying games or animation, 3D modelling. You've spoken about music as well. You're also a music maker, writer.
Yeah.
You also said to us earlier on that Devil May Cry is like your favourite game.
Yeah.
What is it about Devil May Cry that really feels like this artist has made a stamp on the game? Feels like it makes the game. Is it? You talked about style, you talked about soundtrack, but is there something about the game that you really feel like he has defined?
Yeah, as he says, he does everything with a little bit more style to it. And Devil May Cry, the first thing that I get inspired from Devil May Cry is because there's more styles to it. Second, because when you play the game, you just have a lot of options. You just have a lot of doors in front of you. So it's not only the style itself, it's the fact that he makes the players, that's the fact that he brings up a new door for a player, so player won't be bored doing the same thing over and over. That's the second thing why I'm inspired. And the third thing is also that the game is not you should play or try the game first and then judge it. So it's not like other game where everybody could play it, or it's not for everyone. It's not for everybody. If you look at the trailers that he made, you can also see that he puts a lot of styles in the video games that he creates.
Can we have a question from someone? Maybe everyone's got to ask at least one question during the presentations. Should we just cut that out?
So let's see, like, what have you learned by researching about Hideki?
So there's a lot of points that you can get from a video game developer or someone that directs the video game. The most the important thing that I learned from him is that to be more stylish whenever you're doing anything, and I think that's quite helpful.
So is there anything that you learn from him, so about being a gaming designer? Did you learn anything other than the stylist?
This is the same question. How is it creatively? How has this research and this artist creatively inspired you?
I saw a lot of I saw a lot of designs, or I saw the methods that he tells his employers to go through when he's directing, because a 3D designer is not the only person to be making the video game. So a director such as Hideki just had to make sure to give the right points to the employers, and I think that's quite important as well.
So communication,
Instead, yeah.
delegation,
Yeah,
good
and
leadership skills.
yeah, I think that's quite important instead of being stylish as well.
Okay. Cool. Nice one.
That's good.
Well done. Good question. Annabelle, you were second, right?